Hola everybody, Vince Bognot here, and thank you very much for tuning into this video. This video is going to be on my first impressions of Windows 8, Microsoft's newest operating system. I downloaded this from Microsoft's website. It's the pre-beta developer preview, and anybody can download this, even if you're not a developer like me. Just go to the link in the description and you can start downloading Windows 8 yourself. I always believed that a product is successful if I can work it without reading the instruction manual for that product. Like the iPad, for example. 3-year-olds can use the iPad. Now, with Windows 8, I've read nothing about Windows 8. I've only seen one video about Windows 8. That's the Building Windows 8 video on YouTube, video number 1. That's the only video I saw regarding Windows 8. Other than that, I'm clueless on how to work Windows 8. So this is my first impressions video to see if anybody can use Windows 8 or if there will be a learning curve with Windows 8. So, once you boot into Windows, it'll take you to your Start screen. First impressions here, it looks a lot like Windows Phone 7 with the little tiles and everything. So, it has some pre-built apps, and let's start off with weather. Okay, so this is the weather app. We've just opened this weather app from the start screen. It's a full screen app. It's very appealing to the eye, to be honest, and it's just simply beautiful. Again, there are other pre-installed apps that function the same way, like Stocks. So let's go to Stocks right now. How do I exit here? There's no X button. Where's the minimize or... Do I hit escape? Nothing? Let's hit the Windows key. Okay, so if you enter into an app, you're going to have to hit the Windows key to exit out of that app. Let's go to Stocks. Again, very beautiful interface with the Stocks application, full screen apps, just like the weather app. Very nice. Okay, Windows key again. So that's something new. You're going to have to hit the Windows key to exit out of a full screen app. There's no X button. Okay. And let's go to the Windows Explorer. Oh, it went back to my desktop and it opened Explorer. Now the Explorer looks eerily similar to Microsoft Office and Paint on Windows 7. That's because it has the new ribbon interface. Is this a good thing? Well, probably. Again, Microsoft wants to make things simpler for the average user, and the ribbon makes things simpler for people to explore around. So that's the ribbon. Other than that, you have your standard Explorer here with your links to your favorites, desktop, pictures, your libraries again, music, documents. So looks a lot like Windows 7 here again, and it has your home group stuff and etc, etc. Okay, so that's your Explorer. Let's hit Start. The Start button looks different. Oh, and it doesn't open up your Start menu. That's weird. Let's go to Settings. Let's see what's there. Oh, it opens up a little pop-up thing on the right side. There's your volume. You can adjust your brightness. Notifications. Do I have any notifications? I don't think so. Oh no, you can enable notifications or disable notifications. You can change your language, I think. To add more languages, go to the language preferences and control panel. Okay. It would be nice if I click this and it would take me there automatically instead of going to the control panel myself, but again, this is a pre-beta build of Windows 8. Ooh, Camtasia Studio opened. I don't know why that happened. So the desktop looks exactly like Windows 7 and Windows Vista. The Start button is different because it doesn't have your Start menu anymore. So that's a big change. Well, let's search. Let's search for... Oh, and the pop-up came up here again. It has your apps from your Start screen, otherwise known as the Metro screen, as I forgot to mention. They call it the Metro Start screen or the Metro screen. I'm still not sure what it's called. And here are all my apps. And let's go to the control panel. So here's the control panel. We launched it from the Start Metro screen, whatever it's called. It's a fairly nice control panel, but what's this? It says more settings. Let's click on it. More settings. What? It took me to my desktop and it opens up a control panel there. Wow. I don't even know how to process this. That just doesn't make sense. The Metro Start screen has its own control panel app, and then if you want to load up more settings, it'll take you to your desktop to where it'll open up that control panel. So it seems like there's two control panels when there should be one, and I think Microsoft needs to fix this. I think they need to integrate it a little more better than how it works currently with this pre-beta version of Windows 8. It just doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. It has its own app for the control panel, the Start Metro screen does, or whatever it's called, and then it opens up the control panel in the desktop for when you want to load more settings. That's just not innovative. It doesn't flow, and I don't approve. So hopefully it will get fixed by the next revision of Windows 8. I love the new user interface, but I don't like running quote-unquote two operating systems, because this seems like it's two operating systems. Like, for some apps you can run from the Metro screen, like this beautiful weather app, and from some apps you can only run from the Windows desktop, like Windows Explorer. Like, in my opinion, if you open up Windows Explorer from the Metro screen, it should open up its own little beautiful application like weather does. Get what I'm saying? And now it's not even opening up when I click it. How about stocks? There you go. Stocks. So it's not fully integrated. So that's a bummer. Okay, so let's open up Internet Explorer. Ooh, Internet Explorer opened from the Metro screen. So this is Internet Explorer for Windows 8. So it's a nice full screen Metro app. So in my opinion, apps need work. If apps need to be open while you're on the desktop, that's just plain. It's not. It's okay, but it's just. It doesn't seem to integrate well, like I said before. But if there are apps like Internet Explorer and Weather and Stocks that work with the Metro screen and run those beautiful apps, then I'd be impressed. Like, so far the weather app's not opening, so I think that crashed. But if you launch an app from the Metro screen, it should open up from the Metro screen. It shouldn't go to your desktop and then open up the app on your desktop. That's just the main problem for me right now. And yeah, I think that covers my first impressions, because I don't see anything else that I can do. Yeah, if I go to the desktop and start, it launches me back to my start screen, my Metro screen. So that's about it. Again, if this video seemed like I didn't know what I was doing, it's because I didn't really know what I was doing. If you're going to be running Windows 8, or if this is going to be the final version, or if it's going to be similar to this version, people are going to have to learn new things with Windows 8. They're not going to be used to Windows 8 if they've been running Windows 7 or Windows Vista or Windows XP their whole entire life, because it's just new. And is that a good thing? Yeah, it's a good thing. It looks simpler. It just needs more work. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a good day.